Whew. January weather. So we did a job here, opened this road up, and they've got the house built. Power company just came in a couple days ago and finally got the power in here, and we're going to try to put a circle drive in. So before we kind of just opened up, it was an old existing road here, so we kind of just opened it up into this lot and cleared it. So now what we're going to do, and it's not ideal, not the best weather for it, but you got to keep going. So right between this pine tree and that one, we're going to clear these out and kind of make a circle right in front of that house to come back here. And I may take the skid steer and kind of dress this up, skin this mud off the road, because they want to try to get gravel in here. They're tired of having to pull in and back out. So if we can get this shaped up and they can get some gravel in here. All right, check your oil, get this thing fired up. The skid steer too. Cold. All right. There we go. Fired up pretty good. Traco running. Fire the skid steer up. And also, other than doing the circle driveway and opening that up and doing a little bit of grading there, more of these trees here are going to be taking out the brush, and probably just use this grapple and carry it back into a place where we pushed some of the brush before. A lot of people use a mulcher on these things, but well, we just got this machine and we didn't invest in one of those mulchers. But also there's rocks and different things in this ground, so I'm not sure if we want to invest in something like that yet. That's gonna potentially, wear those teeth out and give us trouble. We're just gonna do what we've been doing here. Let's see. Go. Just let this sit warm for a little bit. Oh, and I forgot to mention, they're calling for another 1 to 3 inches of snow tomorrow night. So we're gonna try to get what we can get done today. shove it up a little smaller so we can take the skid steer with that grapple and carry it around to the back of the property. Kind of like that one there is going to have possibly a bigger stump underground. It's because all of this area was cut over. Yeah, it's going to be a larger stump underneath of it. And those are sprouts that came off of a larger stump. Break as much of it off as you can. Get in there and dig it. Dig as much of that dirt off as I can. Pack the stump hole back in, and once I get in here with that skid steer, I'll just shape it all up. Make sure I pack this in as tight as I can get it with this track hoe. That's more stuff on the right side that I'm pushing up against is I'll take that out as well. Just kind of roughing in a the path here right now. Either way, I guess I could push it this way. Well, I can make it go that way. I reckon I can get it. Tree over. I'm gonna dig it on this side, break the roots. That way the roots on the other side will hold and pull away from the house. Let's not throw a tree on a brand new house. Not feeling a lot of roots in there. These old red oaks will just have like a root ball. They won't have roots running out too far from the stump itself. Well, I might ought to get over there. It's leaning pretty heavy towards the house here. It'll go that way. In the woods, but that's better than going on the house. Actually, I might leave it right there and we can cut it up. Yeah. All right. All right. Back over here at the skid steer. Go around there and pick up some of that brush. I don't need to close that, but not whatever. trailer moved. Yeah, I can probably get under. We got a couple of these stumps here. Shove that one back up there for me. See if we can move that trailer over closer to the house. I need to skin some of the mud off. Let's see if I can get this grapple to switch. Skin some of this mud. Actually, we're having to dip some water out of a waterline ditch right here. I'm going to scoop this snow and ice out of the way first. That out of the way. shave a little dirt off of this here. See if I can rip it with the teeth first. It's froze. That ain't gonna halfway do it. It's hard. Might have to bring a traco over here. Grade here for that circle drive, and we're just gonna have to get rid of most of this dirt. It's not really any good anyway, since it's ice and snow. We gotta put stone back in here, which we probably won't do ourselves. Like on these other jobs with this particular builder, they're gonna call in the stone. This job, I'm thinking, as it's been progressing through the day, might have a second part, because I haven't got back over there to work on that where we cleared through the brush. So yeah, I'm thinking this might have two parts, because I'm not gonna get it looking good here. Not yet. Go on and scoop this dirt while I was shoving it around here. It doesn't need to be here. Half of it snow and ice. But like I said, we just gotta basically gonna just have to get rid of this dirt, because it's gonna be stone going back in here. pack in a couple of these holes. Mix this dirt in. Good dirt, just bonded back. What's that? Gutters. This ground up underneath where that trailer was sitting. It needed to be lowered a little bit. So, and he's packed it, kind of crushed it up a little bit here now, and I'm going to scoop it up and use it in that circle. I've already chopped the ground up a little bit to try to get it to bond when I add this dirt in with it, until I got it a little rough here. So I'll keep on shaving this a little bit, adding this dirt back to that, and pack it in. and we still have a mess. But anyway, I think we got it packed in pretty good. Snow's coming probably tomorrow evening. They're gonna try to get some stone in here. That's gonna get them out of the mud, and that's all we was trying to do right now. So this might have a second part to this. Thank you guys.